This week I was sent this PWC record stabiliser by a company, MCRU. And if I turn it sideways there, you should hopefully see 1, 2, 3 pillars atop each their own ball bearing, and there's the hole in the middle. That sits on top of the spindle on top of your turntable, and off you go. Now the company are pains to point out that it is not a record weight, it's not a record puck, it's not a record clamp. Okay, it's a record stabilizer, and it works by those pillars and those ball bearings acting as a pathway for low frequency noise in the system, and that in turn gives us much punchier, much clearer, much more crisp bass and drums as well, for that matter. I listen to all kinds of music, and I did that when reviewing this. So I started by listening to the Morrison Hotel by The Doors. I went on to the 2018 remix of Animals by Pink Floyd, and from there on to more electronic stuff, the DJ Rum Under Tangled Silence album and Cascade album from Floating Points, and then onto It's Blitz by Yeah Yeah Yeahs, which is kind of a combination of electronic and guitar music, and is quite busy in places, and this thing handled that really, really very well indeed. So I mean, to sum up the difference it made, I would say that it is in bass particularly, and in drums, so the low frequency stuff, miles better, markedly better than before. Just much more snappy bass, tight bass, clean sounding bass, no muddiness or sloppiness or kind of laziness. It was just sharp and punchy and just go, 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 really rhythmic, good sense of timing. Same for the drums. I found that to be more detailed. You could pick out individual drum sounds within the drum kit rather than just listening to a drum rhythm. I would say it also offered the more clarity on subtle piano parts, particularly on that Doors album, where there are some very, very quiet bits. They become a bit more clear and a bit more easy to pick out and hear properly. There's noticeably clearer stereo imaging. Everything is much, much sharper, and of course along with that comes instrument separation. Everything is in its place exactly where it should be, and it's sharper, and it's just much better in terms of stereo imaging. I was very surprised at how good this works. I would also say that there's more detail being retrieved by the stylus from the record. I would say that for whatever reason, this record stabilizer allows the needle to go into the groove and to take out more detail, which is then played to you through your system, and your music sounds better.